As far as I know, my first guest is the only woman we've ever had on this program to have a child with Mick Jagger. She is also the author of this book right here. It's called Jerry Hall's Tall Tales. Please welcome Jerry Hall. Hi, Jerry. How are you? Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. You look terrific.
Thank you.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Here. Yes, I've been having a very busy week.
Well, doing what? What sort of things constitute a busy weekend for you?
Well, weekend.
Well, was it week or weekend?
The weekend, I went to a children's party. That was a lot of fun. But this past week, I've been promoting my book.
Yeah. Now, the children's party, I guess your daughter was involved in that?
Yes.
How old is she?
She's 15 months.
Yeah. And you're obviously going to have another member of the family.
Yes. I was wearing a lot of great disguises this past week, and on the Phil Donahue show, the women were screaming at me, "What do you feed? What do you eat? Celery sticks?" And so I decided today to just go with the pregnant look.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's very becoming.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now, in the book here, we call, which is called Tall Tales. Why is it called Tall Tales?
Well, I'm tall. My last name's Hall. It was sort of a play on words. And Texans are great storytellers, and
You're from Texas.
Yeah.
What part of Texas?
Mesquite.
Where is Mesquite?
It's where all that great barbecue wood comes from.
Yeah. What part?
Near Dallas.
Yeah. Okay. And how tall a woman are you?
5'11".
5'11". You are tall. You know, you didn't strike me as being that tall when you came out here, but I guess you would know.
It's balancing out, sort of.
Now, here in the book, you talk about when your daughter was born, you had actually sort of had planned that arrival. Not the arrival, but you had planned the, you know.
Well, yeah, we planned it. We were sort of working on it, and it happened on a rainy weekend in Connecticut after riding horses all day. And, this one we didn't actually... This one we didn't actually plan. I was just lying there. But it was a rainy weekend. It was a rainy weekend in Brazil.
I see. And what were you doing in Brazil?
Well, we were doing a movie. It was Mick's movie to do with his new album, She's the Boss. And I was playing his wife, which was fun. And I played a Joan Collins type girl, real nice girl. And we had a free weekend, and it rained, and we stayed home.
So you
and look what happened. No. I have to learn about birth control pills pretty soon.
May have something to do with the humidity. Then is what you're saying.
I think rainy weekends are a good time. Yeah.
Now you mentioned you played his wife in this movie, but you're not married in real life, are you?
No, we're not married, and I've been getting a lot of people asking me that.
Are you always on him about that?
Well, I mean, I don't know, what am I supposed to burst into tears and say he won't marry me? Oh, no, I'm joking. No, really, we got married last week in Mexico, and I wanted to announce it on the Dave Letterman show. Not really, it's a joke, I'm just kidding. No, it's been 8 years.
It's just a joke, isn't it?
Fooled you. No, it's been 8 years.
It's a darn good joke, though, Jerry.
2 children. But we don't want to rush into anything.
Now, I don't want to pry.
I want to ask you something.
All right.
Because I have a lot of girlfriends that really fancy you.
Fancy me.
Yeah, and they want to know, if you got a girl pregnant, would you marry her?
Well, sure.
You mean you're a really serious guy? You're not a playboy or anything like that?
Oh, well, I mean, that's the only reasonable thing to do, as far as I'm concerned. That's what a gentleman does.
Okay, girls, you can mess around with him.
No.
No wasting your time here.
But now, it's none of my business, but... it's of course none of my business, but don't you feel like you'd like to be married to this guy?
Yeah, we'd like to get married. We plan on getting married.
Yeah.
We probably should have done it before, but we just haven't ever gotten around to it.
Yeah, now how about your folks? Your mom? What does she say?
Well, yeah, my mother is lying low for the next couple of weeks. she's got a new job, and all the other girls
She
are
doesn't want
jealous.
the word to
She
get
says,
out?
I've got a new Buick and a diamond watch and a Chanel purse, and, you know, I have to be really careful. And my daughters are on TV saying what a fabulous mother I am.
Yeah.
But there are, you know, also all this flack she's getting about why doesn't he marry your daughter?
Yeah.
No, she's come to accept it now.
Good. I just think that reasonable people in this circumstance would and I hope you do get married soon.
Well, yeah, you should call Mick up and tell him that.
Oh yeah, I'll be phoning Mick to tell him that. Why didn't you call him up to tell him that? I don't see that it's really my business.
Okay. Let's call him right now. No, I'm kidding.
Do you know where he is?
He's in Paris recording.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm positive. I think. Well,
You
I know
he's-
he's not in town because he's been hearing about all these things I've been saying on talk shows, and he called me up and said, Jerry, please don't tell them I sing Bye Bye Black Sheep anymore.
Well, now that's kind of cute. He
Say
sings
I
that.
sing Undercover and Get Off of My Cloud.
Is he? What other things have you said that have sort of upset him a little bit?
Quite a few things. No, I tend to sort of get on these shows and just talk a lot.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I mean, I think you should. You got a book to sell. Is it doing pretty well? You moving a lot of these things?
Yeah, I hear that it's doing very well
What does this
in my
boy go for
hometown.
here? In your hometown. What does it go for here? What are we asking for this job?
Well, there's a lot of photos in there.
$9.95. $10.
It's a great weekend by the pool.
Okay, listen, Jerry, we gotta do a commercial here, and then when we'll come back, maybe we'll call Mick. You wanna call him? Can you get a hold of him?
Well, yeah. Do you think we ought to? I don't know.
Jerry Hall is with us. Now, this nonsense about calling him, we don't. It's up to you. If you want to try it, we can try it. If you don't worry about it, and don't be influenced by the audience. Oh no.
Yeah,
Let's let her make up her own
He's
mind.
recording his new album now. He's in the studio. I spoke to him before I left.
What time would it be in Paris? About now? 12
Yeah.
12 o'clock. We have an overseas operator stationed in the audience for every show, just in case this comes up. Well, yeah, I mean, if you want to, we can try, but it's not that you don't have to. So I'll let you think it over, and we have some lovely parting gifts for you. Now, do you mind talking about Mick?
I wrote a whole book talking about him.
Yeah. Now, in here you tell how you first met him. How did you start to seeing him romantically?
Well, I turned up at a dinner and he was there.
What do you mean turned up at a dinner? It's like like they found you on the front porch and invited you in.
No, actually, I met him first after his concert in London, and he was with, I was with my then fiance, Brian Ferry. And,
Brian Ferry.
Yeah, I was very impressed with how high Mick could jump in the air. I'd never seen anyone jump that high. And from then on, no, I'm kidding. He asked me out for about a year, and I was engaged and said no.
Now, did this
And,
make Brian nervous that Mick Jagger was asking you out?
Yeah.
Yeah. And apparently rightly so.
No, I was invited to a dinner, and I wasn't sure who I was going to be there. And I went, and I was seated in between Mick and Warren Beatty. And,
Don't you hate that when that
neither
happens?
neither one of these poor guys had a date, right? So they were both saying, she's with me, no, she's with me. And
Who was the host of this dinner that invites Mick Jagger, yourself, and Warren Beatty to the same table?
Well, it was a modeling agent.
So this is like a public relations sort of a showbiz
No,
kind of
they're
benefit
friends,
deal? Oh, they're friends. Okay, all right.
And so Mick said, okay, Warren, I'll call up a date for you. And I think Warren said, that's okay, Mick. I think I can get my own date. We felt sorry for Warren, but I ended up being with Mick. And it's been a long time, 8 years.
It's been 8 years, yeah. Now, this guy, women must, and obviously do, throw themselves at him. And probably even in your presence, don't they?
They are disgusting. I can't even say on live TV some of the things they suggest. No, really.
Really? Now, so you're like out to dinner maybe, or you're walking down the street,
Yes,
and things
all
happen.
over the place.
And what
And they-
happens?
Well, they come up and they sort of lean over him, give him their phone number, things. And
Now, does he take the
I
phone
used-
number?
Not anymore. I used to just sort of not know what to do and be real polite and smile. now I smile, but I kick them under the table in the shins. And it's amazing how well it works.
Yeah. Is Mick a protective fellow? Is he jealous of you and your activities and so forth?
Yeah, he's not very jealous lately. I don't know why, but he is pretty jealous. Yeah. And thing is men don't sort of chase me and scream the way women do with him. You know, like we go for a walk in the park and they come running after us and start ripping off our scarves and things. They don't do that to me.
Yeah. Well, I think you're lucky. You really wouldn't want a life like that, would you?
No, it's kind of difficult sometimes.
Now what about if you get an offer to? I know you've been on the cover of many magazines. Here you are on this cover right here, and part of you is showing.
Yes, I know.
Yeah.
Well,
now would that drive him nuts? Would he be jealous about this?
Well, not really. I mean, that's my business. I mean, part of me is definitely showing. But in those days, I was quite small-breasted, and they had to like sort of tape me and the whole thing.
But that's not what we're talking about.
Nowadays.
But I mean, would
I don't need tape anymore.
Is there anything you could do by way of your job that might make him jealous?
Yeah, there was a period where I was traveling a bit too much, and he would, he would be in the papers with this girl, that girl, and he would say, "Well, you're the one who went out of town," But those days are over.
Things are things are a little closer for you now.
Yeah, well, I went off and had a big affair with somebody, and he decided that he wanted to be,
Who did you have an affair with?
I can't remember, some guy. He decided that he wanted to be, more, more of a commitment.
That got his attention.
Yeah, that did.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you got that straightened out.
And since we've had one child and one on the way.
Well, now you're a regular family.
We're pretty, regular
more
people.
traditional. Yeah. Well, I think it would be nice if you got married and settled down a little more.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, everything is so great the way it is. I don't want to mess anything up.
Okay. All right. What are we doing? We're doing a station identification, but we'll be right back, folks. Don't worry. On tomorrow's program from Miami Vice, Don Johnson will be here. Do you watch Miami Vice?
Yes, I love it.
All right, he'll be here tomorrow night. Also, comedian George Miller and customs demo with Morris Berkowitz. You ever seen Morris work? He's the best, believe me. Does it seem stuffy in here to you a little bit?
Well, I'm all hot and excited, so I don't know.
Oh, please, consider the circumstances, ladies and gentlemen.
Have some respect.
You know what I wanted to do before you have to leave, and I know you have to leave shortly because you're going, Lord knows where you're going, but I wanted to, I think this will be funny. Your name is Jerry Hall. All right, come here. We're going, now, see if you can follow this. We're going out into the hall.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, come on. Jerry Hall and I are now, we're going into the hall, Paul. All right, walk right through there. Okay, all right. Now, wait a minute, right here, stay right here.
In the hall.
Here we are in the hall. Excuse me. Rich, come here a second. This would be great. Okay. All right, now, you're Jerry Hall.
That's right.
We're in the hall.
Yeah.
This is Rich Hall.
Hi, Rich Hall.
Jerry Hall.
The Hall of Fame.
Okay. Thank you, Rich. Sure, excuse me. We're not done yet. Oh, the excitement's just begun, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Now, oh, wait a minute. Stay right there. We're still in the hall. Come here. Right here, Ed. Come here. You know who this is?
No.
This is one of our staff members. This is Ed Hall. Get out in the hall, Ed. Ed Hall.
Hi.
This is Jerry Hall.
What a coincidence.
Nice to meet you.
This is unbelievable.
Who else is there? And wait a minute.
Wait,
Stay
my
right there,
sister.
Jerry. Wait a minute. Well, you know your sister.
Yeah, but her name's Hall.
Yeah, but you've run into her before, so it would be meaningless to introduce you to your sister.
Yeah, but I could get her on the TV. Rosie!
No, don't get Rosie out here. Don't. Who else is? Oh, well, now this is a coincidence. You just met Ed Hall.
Yeah.
This is Ed's wife of one day, Liza.
Congratulations.
This is Jerry Hall. All right, wait a minute, Sue. Let me get that. Hello, 6A. Hello. Something about a pizza. Sue, come here. Sue. Now this is Ed's sister. This is Sue Hall. This is Jerry Hall.
We're in the the hall.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now, where's your dressing room?
Right here.
Okay, I'm gonna drop her off in the dressing room. Is this it right here?
Rosie.
Okay, let's see. We get to meet Rosie, her sister.
Where is she? She's not in there.
The place has been ransacked. Okay, now you have to go back in there, Jerry.
Okay.
All right. Now have a nice evening.
Thank
and
you.
good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. Nice meeting. Bye bye. Okay. Sure. If you need her, she'll be right in there. Okay. Rosie, come here. Come here. This is Rosie Hall. Go in there with Jerry. Nice to see you. Zip up your top, Rosie. Come on, zip it up. Get that zipped up. Okay. Okay. Now we have 1 minute. We're gonna open a window. Let me give you an idea how close we are to a window. This will just take 1 minute. Come on. Let me know if I'm walking too fast for you. Go right in here. Excuse me. Hi, gentlemen. How are you? Do you have a window in here? No windows. Okay. Okay. No windows there. Come on. There's no windows there. Oh my goodness. No windows in there. No windows in there. None there. Okay. Now we're out in the hall here. Second. 5 minutes, Miss Pauly. Okay. Come on. This is 607W production operations scheduling. This is the closest we come to a window here. Everybody's left for the day. Nobody there. This is Len Lucas's office. Len, of course, putting in a long day. What time is it? Is it even 5 yet? Oh, it's 6:13. All right, so Len is gone. All right. Here's a window. Let me just open this window for you. Ah, that's better, isn't it? Yeah, that feels a little bit better. Turn it up a little higher. All right, there you go. This is lovely 6th Avenue. Hey! Hey, man! How are you? Okay, what are we doing? A commercial. We'll be right back, folks.